You get me? Nagamit nyo?
Welcome to the Wake Up.
Sorry, I just took a gulp of my chocolate milk.
Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Sam
Welcome to the Wake Up with
podcast.
Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Sam podcast.
Welcome to the Wake
I'm
Up.
feeling very congested today. Actually, since yesterday.
It doesn't sound like it, naman.
Thanks. I've got like phlegm. Too much information.
Okay, we're doing a.
Sorry.
We are doing a.
Deep? Is it a deep? Parang shallow lang. It's too.
Sige.
I don't want to commit.
Okay.
Shallow dive. In the
Shallow.
shallow. In the shallow dive.
Of the Game of Thrones finale. Okay, here we go. Okay.
How was it? You successfully stayed off the internet?
Yeah, I think this whole season 8.
Yeah.
Wala akong
Same.
spoilers.
Yes.
We're gonna have a separate episode on the horrible people of social media.
Haven't we spoken about that for...
Not in detail. Okay, so this is the flow.
Okay, sige. You take the reins dahil I will just jump from point A to point Z.
Okay, so first, initial impressions.
Okay lang.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't... Parang I think, honestly, because of how social media has been so crazy about it, I've been over it, honestly.
Ako rin.
Sobra akong parang,
Ganun din.
sige na, parang let's get this over with na.
Ganun rin.
Ganun yung feeling
na,
mo?
oo.
Asa na ako talagang, tara na, panoorin natin para tapos na.
Parang ang daming reklamo, ang daming nag-aaway.
Yeah, parang I just felt like I'm over it. I just, come on. And also, I can't, parang I understand the feelings. Of course, this has been 8 years of your life, you losers. Joke. Just kidding. I mean, this has been 8 years of our lives. And gets ko naman, but once again, guys, we have to, I mean, you have to weigh you have to choose your battles. I mean,
at the end of the day, it's art.
Yes.
It's like saying na when the Beatles released an album, people are demanding a rewrite. Diba? Putang ina.
Yeah, how dare you?
Or like, kuwari, yun nga, natatawa ako dun sa mga memes, especially yung, may isang post dun sa Wake Up with Jim and Sam Facebook group. Na Return of the Jedi. How would have people reacted, to Return of the Jedi na parang Lando didn't deserve to destroy the Death Star. Anyway, sige. So, so ikaw okay lang? Maybe because of fatigue?
Yeah, I'm just, honestly, I was okay lang. Parang ako, yeah, sure, okay, it's done. That's how they wanted to end it. Okay. It's not like, I mean, honestly, because of, parang I can't keep up anymore. I don't even know what I wanted to happen. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Because when I've read, and but it's still fun to read other people's hot takes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of mga, when you read it, parang you feel horrible about yourself.
Okay.
Kasi, can I just give an example? Parang, I mean, obviously, we knew that Jon Snow was gonna kill Daenerys, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that had to happen. But then, when nabasa ko na parang, no, it didn't have to happen. Parang, it's so toxic masculinity na it's the guy parang who killed the woman, and then siya pa, yung guy pa yung naging victim for killing the woman, parang putting it in every viewer's heads na the guy is the victim because he had to do it, he had to kill her because she was acting crazy. So parang, I mean, in real life, parang you think about it, parang, oh my God, like that is wrong. Right? Na parang we felt bad for John when, honestly, he didn't really spend that much time trying to talk her out of it, honestly.
Yeah.
He could have done better.
Yeah,
he could have done better.
He could have not told Sansa.
He could have not told Sansa because, again, Jim and I were talking about it, fucking Bran sorry, this is in connection with it. I'm not jumping from place to place. Bran, whoa, ilang seasons leading up to, oh my God, you became the three-eyed raven, so you could know that Jon Snow is actually a Targaryen. Whoa!
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, so finally Jon Snow knows. And then, he can't, parang, you shouldn't have told him. Because, anong nagawa nun? Ayaw naman talaga niya. And you should have known. So, also known as, maybe, I don't think it's right, but could he have plotted this whole thing because he already knew what was gonna happen? He was gonna be king? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, that's cold.
Yeah, no.
Or was it supposed to happen talaga? Parang, daya naman. I don't think it was supposed to happen. Dany is a beautiful, kind-hearted woman who was just... That's what happens when you're in politics. Even if you're kind-hearted, you get fucking corrupted because no one wants to listen to you, even if you have the best intentions.
Well, siguro, I agree with your points. I think the thing...
Kakasabi ko lang wala akong feelings about it. Nyari.
I think... And again, this is not... We're not giving comments na dapat ganito yung rewrite. Pero, hindi, okay. This is the difference.
Daming disclaimer.
It's normal naman for fans to be like, oh man, sana si Han yung nagsabog ng Death Star. Okay? Sana si Davos ang pumatay, whatever, ganun. That's okay. It's a different story when you're demanding a fucking rewrite.
Yeah.
And asking for petitions online kasi that's what happened. So, anyway, to your point, I think what could have been done differently, tama ka about like, you build this woman up for 8 seasons as a powerful woman and then her demise is in a tender moment when she becomes, parang it's a bad na parang na she becomes a woman. She says, "Hey, let's build a new world. Let's build a new world. Let love me. Parang ganon." And then biglang get stabbed.
Yeah, but
so I would have preferred pa nga na she was, like burn them all, diba? Or even during the speech, her great speech. Yeah, okay, sige. Okay. Let's go into the plot na.
Just wait lang Tapos medyo strange rin yung parang crazy eyes niya with Jon Snow at that moment. Na parang, where the fuck was this, Dany? Parang, let's do it together. Like, let's build a world.
Hindi, kasi syempre
she got it na.
She just touched the throne diba? She had a premonition nga in season 5 or something, diba? Na she saw the throne and so parang, kumbaga, it just showed na, oh, finally, I get my dream. Ganun naman yun When you're in love with someone, kahit nag-aaway kayo, pero kunwari, let's say kuwari ako, kahit sobrang nag-aaway tayo, and then biglang nanalo ang loto. Tapos tatakbo. Tapos ako,
babati tayo.
So sabi ko, Saab, tama na yung pag-aaway natin, di ba? Puta, makakagawa na tayo ng malaking studio.
Just wait lang, just to kwento ko lang sa inyo na during that tender moment of kissing nila, Jim and I were totally ruined the moment kasi comment kami ng comment na parang, what's with the face, John? Like we were saying that, biglang, whoa! He killed her.
Yung yeah.
Diba? Parang, whoa.
Hindi,
you actually said, oh my God, he looked like he was gonna stab her. You said that.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh nga, what's with the face, John? And then, we're, whoa!
Hindi, pero ako more of like, dude, you have a hot chick. Yeah, tita mo siya. Pero di mo naman alam Who cares?
Queen na yan. Go na.
Yeah, she's a fucking queen. You can just be a houseband.
And the thing is,
you could have been the
he could have guided her.
Flop talaga si Jon Snow. Yun yung...
Yes, totoo. I honestly...
That is the biggest thing.
So it's actually okay with me that he wasn't king. Because people are saying sayang because he should have been king. I think it's okay with me.
Okay, sige. Before we get there, kasi we're gonna get there. Kasi the next thing is after...
Hindi ko kasi alam kasi yung sequence, Jim. I'm just,
rolling. Sabi
okay.
ko nga, general impression muna.
Okay.
Hindi pa nga hindi pa ako nagbibigay.
Okay.
And then we'll go through the different points in the plot. And then in the end, we will talk about loose ends.
Okay, so feel free to stop me when I'm
being
crazy. Please just don't stab me. You useless king.
Okay. My general impression, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Went for the ride. I just think it was a good finale but to a disappointing season. Season could have been better.
I really blame the konting episodes.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi compared to all the seasons, imagine all those episodes on Arya and her training with the faceless assassin.
I wish she used.
I was so fucking bored with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wish they used that.
Sana pero later.
Okay. What the fuck was the point of that?
Yun nga, nasa,
just to kill Frey?
Sa loose ends.
That was the best fucking...
Yeah, that was cool. Pero...
when she killed the Freys, dapat ending na ng buong, yun na. Who cares who gets the throne? Arya is king.
Okay, so let's go to the plot. Okay, so these are just highlights of the episode. Okay. So when Tyrion saw Jaime, so the first
sobrang labo nun.
Nitpick one. Yun nga nakakatawa.
Ang babaw talagang in the shallow bricks.
Yeah.
Talagang dalawang bricks lang yung minove ni the imp.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's an imp. So obviously, it was very easy for him to get to where they were. And sobrang ang dami niyang space to walk around. It looked like the whole thing crashed.
Kaya nga may meme na like parang may circle on a space na walang debris. Tas, couldn't Jaime have hugged her here?
That's true. Tapos, I mean, sobrang perfect pa ng faces nila. No crushed skulls here.
True.
I mean, but of course, when you saw it, like they were hugging each other. So parang, aww. But then when you think about it, kailangan talaga may suspension of disbelief when you're watching it. Parang okay na. Ibigay mo na.
Yeah, kind of lazy rin yun. Kasi parang, come on, man. Like, Jaime had his hand cut off. Cersei walked naked and was imprisoned. They went through all this shit. Tapos, ganun lang. I'm not even saying na they're so evil or Cersei was so evil she didn't deserve the debris. For me, it's kind of poetic. It's cool na, okay, that the kingdom that they were so obsessed with fell down on them. That was very poetic. But yung execution lang.
Mm-hmm.
Sana man they could, you know what? Tyrion or whoever could have just parang hindi nila matanggal yung, di ba mas emotional yun, hindi nila matanggal yung debris and then they could just see the hands and the hand of Jaime. That's it. Or he could have just seen Jaime's hand. Di ba? Ganun lang.
Pero hindi niya hand yun so pwedeng nakatakas siya.
Okay, so...
And then, you also brought up the point, Jem, na parang, paano alam ni Daenerys na patay na si Cersei? And she didn't even look for the body.
Didn't look for the body.
That's what she wanted, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
So again...
Maybe she was just over Cersei. She just knew that she fucked up the Red Keep and okay na siya.
Yeah, pero again, like...
We're nitpicking na.
Like the last episode, like it was a full-on one-on-one, diba? Parang face-to-face, I'm beheading your best friend. And parang, that's what made Dany crazy. And yung what's weird is like, where's Cersei nga pala?
Yeah.
So, anyway, nitpicks, but Peter Dinklage is so good.
Another nitpick of mine is habang nagsispeech si Dany, parang, bakit nire-react yung Dothraki? Paano ka naririnig ng mga yan? Sobrang layo nila.
Hindi. Yun naman hindi. That's the challenge naman to every war movie. Wala ganun Madaya talagang war movie.
Parang...
War speeches
Hindi ka pwede gumawa ng magic megaphone.
Ang pangit naman nun.
Joke lang. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Or may nagre-repeat na sumasagot niya.
Nakasakay ka kay Drogon tapos inuulit mo na lahat ng sinasabi mo. Sorry.
Hindi, yun nga yung forever joke ko, di ba? Kung like sa Braveheart nyo. Freedom! Tapos, ano daw? Tonight!
Yeah.
Ano yung... When shattered shields! Ano?
I really liked, that joke was used in Shazam. That was so funny.
Really?
Di ba remember yung nakalipad sila? That was so funny. Anyway. Wait. I liked the part... Wait, sorry. Nasaan na ba tayo?
Yun nga.
Yung speech ba?
No.
Okay.
Ay, ito na. Dany on top of the stairs.
I loved that Tyrion thing. Tinapon niya yung hand of the...
Yeah. Dany's speech was amazing.
Yeah.
For a non-existent language.
Yeah.
she pulled it off. Galing ni Emilia Clarke. In fairness to her nga, like, I've always found her, like, parang hit or miss ako with her acting. You know? Like, season 1, she was so amazing.
I love her.
Pero there were times na medyo parang, okay.
Do you know that Elizabeth Olsen auditioned for that?
Oh, she could have been good.
I can imagine it. Pero I think Emilia Clarke is perfect for it.
And but
so,
Olsen would have been
speaking
amazing.
of Emilia Clarke rin kasi, grabe talaga eh. Parang, I don't know how to feel about this whole series eh. Because I love it, but also I feel like I'm being tricked into thinking it's feminist. But, diba? Like, queen, whatever. And then there's that problematic Sansa one-liner about like, I wouldn't be as strong as I am kung hindi ako ni-rape at tinorture. So that's like giving the credit to the men who tortured you for being strong.
No, that's a credit to her resiliency.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I don't think I think I don't think it's right to credit those fuckers for like she would have never been this strong. That's not right.
Okay, maybe it's the framework of it, pero I think the way naman it was executed.
Are you mansplaining to me?
Anyway.
No, I mean,
sige.
I mean,
pupunta tayo sa theme.
Sorry yung mga yung mga non-Danny apologists dyan. Do you remember?
Non-Danny apologists, meaning
haters
hater
na
ka ni Danny. Okay.
Yung mga tinalikuran si Khaleesi.
Oh.
Parang, do you remember all the fucked up stuff she went through? She was raped by her husband day in and day out. Diba? And then she conquered that.
Yeah.
And she killed the fucking, yung mga Khal. And ang dami niyang pinagdaanan talaga. And how can you blame her for being this crazy? Why do you have to kill her, Jon Snow? Fuck you.
Oo nga eh.
Fuck you. Anong pinagdaanan mo dyan? Oh, nag-night's watch ka. Oh, pinatay ka. Oh, nabuhay ka. Okay, medyo marami ka naman pinagdaanan.
Hindi, you know why? Okay, this is why you're feeling...
I mean, this woman saved you.
Hindi, this is why you're feeling... Oo nga eh, parang... You know why? It's really the execution of the show na it was rushed. Because everything, you wouldn't be asking those questions if there was time for Jon. Diba? The biggest issue with the show is like, whoa, Daenerys, what a quick turnaround. Like, I know, she killed Missandei, these things happen.
A second dragon
and parang
died.
Biglang everything, parang it was just too quick. It was too... imagine if Vader turned in A New Hope. Diba? In A New Hope pa lang, Vader became good. So, it was just an issue of rush. And then aside from that,
I think it just feels rushed because as compared to the other seasons that took their time
talaga. In general talaga. Parang there's just too many storylines. Yes, 2-hour episodes, 1 hour and 30 episodes, pero it's not enough. It wasn't enough because parang I think there should have been one whole season of the Jon and Daenerys dynamic.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't happen. Parang gets ko pa nga kung ano, this is like Lost. Diba? Or Grey's Anatomy. Diba na parang okay, sa episode na to medyo
malabo.
Bibigay na siya ha. Parang hindi na niya, lahat ng pinagdaanan niya hindi. It's like Lord of the Rings eh. So anyway,
again we go back to the Avengers and how bakit sila ang dami na naman ng characters pero I feel like they were fleshed out
because how many movies were there?
How many seasons were there?
Kaya nga. And then ang nangyari kasi is tingnan mo yung ending was again, tama. So it's about execution talaga.
Yeah.
So anyway, I liked her speech. I like how she said na you are now liberators. Ang ganda nun. And ang galing basta
makes you think of the twisted way of thinking of dictators na parang tama, ang gusto ko yung sinabi ni John yung parang okay, we're good, but that's what all the bad guys also think. They're doing good.
Yeah.
And that's hard. That's why it's hard to say na I'm the one who should lead because I'm good. Because that's what everyone thinks.
True.
Never again. Never forget.
Okay, and then...
Pasok pa naman.
Okay. Ano to?
And honestly, it was just hard to feel devastated about this Game of Thrones thing after what's real. You know, our elections just happened, and parang this is super. Parang this is really like an escape lang talaga from reality. So parang relax, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not like saying you shouldn't feel anything, pero
okay.
I think this should be a reminder of how we
need dragons.
How we should I don't know how to finish that
completely
sentence.
Gone.
Okay, off tangent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. The Tyrion and Jon, when Tyrion so Tyrion yun nga, through resigned as the Hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then pinakulong siya. And then pinuntahan siya ni Jon to talk to him. And then this conversation was really good kasi it was a callback to it was a beautiful callback to season 1. Yung duty is
duty. That's poop. What is it? Love is the death of duty. And duty is the death of love. Tama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yun. Ang ganda. Again, I think si Peter Dinklage talaga is so good at these intimate scenes. It's a right balance of, you know, still being so, ano ba? Well, what I love about him is he acts so huge. He made Tyrion so huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his character is so big that everything that he says, oh my God, he is the wisest man in Westeros, diba? But he balances out with, man, I really feel for this guy because he's so sincere. And that's how, parang I could understand, again, everything was rushed and parang, what a turnaround, John. Pero, I could understand that conversation could have propelled, you know, John to doing what he did. Okay? So the next scene is, so nag-usap sila, John goes to Daenerys, and then this is it. So, before that, Daenerys sees the throne, touches it finally, and then John comes in, and then she gives her a whole new world monologue. We talked about it na kanina na...
How do you feel about Drogon destroying the Iron Throne?
Yun. So, iyan muna natin. So,
okay.
So, she did the speech, Jon stabbed her, and then Drogon came in. I see it like, so una, parang, ang iniisip ko was, okay, does this mean Jon is gonna ride Drogon?
Naisip ko rin yun.
How would you have felt about that?
Weird.
Cruel.
Yeah, parang
I'll kill you and then I'll raise your
parang
children.
Si Drogon parang, next.
Yeah. So,
do you think Jon would have survived the fire because he's a Targaryen? Because that's a theory of some. Because that's what happened to Dany, diba? Pero that's not how all Targaryen, not all Targaryens are flame retardant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, when Drogon did decide to melt the Iron Throne.
Wait, are we not going to talk about the wings of the dragon with Khaleesi? Parang we forgot to mention that.
It was a beautiful shot.
Yeah. Anyway. And the dragon sleeping sa ice, ganda nun. Tapos nagising siya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero dun, back to that scene pala. Ang ganda. I think parang it reminded of Helm's Deep.
Which part?
At the Two Towers when Saruman came out and saw his army. Ganun yung vibe Na, wow. Pero nakakatawa nga parang, ba't biglang parang ang dami bigla? Parang for the first time in this season, I felt like, oh, you have a massive army naman pala Anyway, that's...
Ako, it reminded me of...
Rogue One?
No, Hunger Games. Parang, I volunteer as tribute. Lalabas si J-Lo. J-Lo.
So, okay.
Sorry, where were we? The dragon
melting
the throne. I thought it was a bit cheese fest. Pero parang that's like me nitpicking. Pero parang... Kasi that was, apparently that's to prove na the dragons nga are more intelligent than we think they are. And they actually know what's been happening. That parang the reason why Drogon didn't kill Jon is because alam niya na it's the Iron Throne that killed Daenerys. But honestly, no, it was Jon.
I didn't, yeah, because he could have not killed her.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't find it cheesy.
Okay.
What
if Drogon just killed Cersei? Why? So, if you're so intelligent, why do you kill all those people? No, I'm kidding. I love you, Drogon.
So, next, the meeting. Yung nag-meet yung lahat.
Ayun, si sitcom fest.
Ay, hindi pa.
Okay.
Yung when they decide who is king.
Okay.
Okay, so,
yeah, I have issues with that.
What?
A few.
What? I love the fact that they made fun of democracy.
Yeah, that's funny. That was funny.
Like, ako, oh my God, parang ang corny naman ito. Is this show just about the birth of democracy?
Yeah, ako iniisip ko parang, puto sino bibilang yan dito nga sa Pilipinas. Isang buwan bago makakita mo yung, yung results ng elections.
Yeah.
Hindi sila automated. Walang PCOS machine doon eh.
Kaya natawa ako kasi, well, yun nga, I was so scared na, oh no, this is like,
Yun ang cheese fest.
Cheese fest, like, oh my God, shut up, corny mo talaga, Tarly.
Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel.
Yeah. Samuel, right? That's his name.
So, okay, so anyway, ako naman, I enjoyed the scene.
Are you okay with the jump from killing Dany to yun na?
Yun yung yun na naman, ang nipis. So, if the show executed it properly, we wouldn't be asking these questions. We would have just been riding along, diba?
Wait, like sobrang, diba wala nang walls yun, diba? Yung Red Keep. Yeah. Tapos kita mo, the dragon is there, blowing fire, and then like no one from her like thousands, yung army niya, checks up on her.
When she's killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's nitpicking. Lahat na lang nitpicking ang puta.
Pero dun sa meeting and the decision, I think, well, one, again, Peter Dinklage is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Pero imagine, like, katabi niya si Grey Worm, and just like a minute ago, Grey Worm was saying like, this man doesn't deserve, parang, and then parang in a snap, like, biglang, okay guys, ito na yung plano ha. Alam kong nakulong ako. Alam ko Grey Worm galit yung buong army sa akin ha. Pinatay ko yung queen nyo ha. Mahal na mahal mo yung queen. I mean, ikaw nagwala ka dahil kay Miss Sunday, di ba? Pero ako, I'm a traitor, and my friend, also a traitor who fucking killed the queen. Wala muna ha. Teka. Ito na yung plano.
Time purse.
Oh. Ang gagawin natin, we're gonna fucking make Bran the king. Ganun na lang.
Ha? Oh, para okay kami.
Para okay kasi kasi ganun naman dapat eh. Rulers aren't born, 'di ba? And then parang everyone parang from like all these different factions na parang kuwari si Yara.
Yeah.
Greyjoy, like when she demanded Dany, when she pledged her allegiance to Dany, 'di ba?
Sabi niya independent na dapat.
Dapat independent sila. Tapos parang biglang wait. 'Di ba parang si Yara would have been like, wait, teka. Pinatay niyo yung queen ko, ha?
Yeah.
And now you're saying this dude, who I have no idea what he's done.
Yeah.
I don't know his capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how strong he is. We're giving it to him. Tapos ngayon hindi na ako galit. Okay, sige.
Hindi lang yun. Parang when everyone votes like I. And then Sansa's like, no. And then Yara's just gonna be like, may ganun palang option, putang ina, pwede ako rin, independent.
Oo nga, yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Parang wala siyang, sige, okay, Sansa, ikaw na lang.
Or baka Yara could have been like, teka, kapatid mo yan ah.
Oo nga.
Ayaw mo?
Oo nga. There must be a reason, diba?
And diba, sinabi ni Sansa na because he can't reproduce.
So?
I mean, yun nga. I mean, so it's not like Sansa said, no, walang kwenta to.
Yeah, she just said, I'm doing it for my people. But also, parang si Yara's gonna be like, what do you think I'm fucking doing this for?
Yeah. And everyone else, di ba? Parang, teka.
Oh, bakit?
Oh, alam ko dati pa ganun yung North. We're building a new thing, di ba? Parang, we're saying na this king is okay, hindi siya makakakid.
That's what you call Deus Ex Machina, which is in a storytelling, parang it's a device that makes everything just magically work out.
And that's why it kaya siya pumalpak. Kasi why are we questioning these things? Kasi if, yung endgame, dami-daming questions, ang dami-daming shit na
the time travel is involved.
Oh, pero parang, because it was so good, it was so character-driven.
It's easy to let go.
Yeah, parang, it was so ako parang, okay, I was riding along with it, parang, okay naman, sige, parang, okay. And then parang, yung malabo rin, Hail Bran the Broken. Una, I fucking hate Bran. Like,
why?
I fucking hate him. Putang ina, tagal-tagal lang abang. Ako, nung after season 1, when he was pushed, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a great character arc if he becomes king. Like, a
Baka Bran the Boring.
Parang, yung thing is like, for example, one thing I question in with Gandalf, like, dude, parang Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. Diba? Parang the almighty Gandalf. Pero teka, let's recount nga the things he actually did. So he said he has fireworks. He killed the Balrog technically. Okay. He saved them in Helm's Deep, but he was literally he just put up his staff and whoa, a light. And then so ganun ang feeling ko kay Bran na like Pero of course, I'm not going to compare Gandalf because Gandalf is amazing. Because, think mo, you don't ask those questions only if you just want to nitpick. Itong kay Bran, talagang question ko is, nung Winterfell, anong ginawa ng gagong to?
Winterfell.
Putang ina mo, kasalanan mo.
Hindi, kaya nga parang it makes you think na he knows the future. I mean, he knows the future, I guess, because he knew that was gonna happen.
Oh, and so, yun nga yung mga memes, diba, na parang, you let all these people die?
Because I guess nga, he's just a keeper. He can't
alter.
Yeah, he just lets things.
Oh, so how is he gonna be a king? How is he gonna be a king if a king is supposed to make the hard decisions?
Nakita mo naman, diba, na he was like, okay, you guys talk about whatever, and then I'll look for Drogon. That's what he did.
That's how they did it.
Parang he's not really gonna rule. Parang it's more of the advisors.
Hindi, pero kunwari, yun nga, if you're still the king, diba? So if he knows, can he see the future ba?
I think so.
So if he can, then, well, anyway.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think in the books, his character is beautifully explained. But in the series, I think medyo nagkulang. Parang maraming mga inexplain na mga, ewan ko, parang maraming kulang.
Yeah, again, maraming kulang because nga, I go back to the Gandalf thing. Na si Gandalf, technically, hindi naman siya ganong kalupit. Pero I mean, hindi siya ganong kalupit.
Wise man kasi.
Pero yun nga, yun yung point. Because the way he was created, the way he was, his arc and everything, it parang you had may amor ka for him. Wala akong kahit anong amor for Bran. Like, dude, wala ka talagang kwenta. Mas gusto ko pa nga sana si Hodor yung naging king eh.
And up to now, wala tayong explanation kung saan siya nagputang inang punta nung Winterfell.
Yeah.
Parang, ito na naman yung white eyes mo, Warg Fest.
Oh.
Where the fuck did you go? And the joke is that he watched an Endgame.
Okay, so they make the decision. After they do that, so we have the Brienne editing Jamie Lannister
Wikipedia is a dirty skank.
Nakakatawa, may isang joke na bumenta sa akin yung ano yun? Jamie had a 2-night stand.
Nilagay niya doon? 2-night ba? O nga no?
2-night K.
Okay. That's funny.
So, yun, that was...
That's what when we were watching, I said to Jim, parang, ito Wikipedia, kahit sino lang pwede mag-edit.
Hindi, pero because she's a knight na. Pero,
but no. So people are torn about that. One, people are saying, my God, like she should have Parang, she shouldn't have done that.
Ako, it would have been more powerful nga if she... Ay, hindi. Pero, yung nakakatawa dyan. Let's say, she looks at the book, doesn't edit anything. Diba? And closes the book. Then people are gonna say, ano ba yan?
Yeah.
Parang woman, bitter, ganyan, bitter.
That's why I liked what she did. Because she's like, I'm over it. Like, she learned from it. First of all, we learn from these experiences. Diba? I mean, I thought it was fine what she did. It was good. Na she just, honestly, Jamie was a great buddy for her. Okay, fine, he fucked you and then left you. Pero hello, he saved you so many times and you did the same thing to him. And
teka. I want to
for
clarify.
you to discredit that just because ginost ka.
I want to clarify. I want to clarify.
Okay.
I don't think naman the show was trying to say na she's mad because they had sex and ganyan.
I don't think
it's
so.
It's more of it broke her heart that she knew and loved someone who was actually a hero. He wasn't a villain. And for me, that's why okay lang sa akin because at the end of the day, she knew that kaya ang ganda na died protecting his queen.
Mm-hmm.
Because she still believes na yes, whatever his principles are, he is still a hero.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Those are the things she wrote. So it's not about hindi naging sila, iniwan siya.
Yeah.
It's about
exactly.
It's her belief and how she viewed this person she grew to love.
Exactly.
So, ako okay lang sa akin yun. Now,
siguro yung issue lang ng madlang people kay Jamie is why did she defend technically Cersei's a mad queen.
Mm-hmm.
And diba, with the Mad King, he killed him. That's why he's the Kingslayer.
Yeah.
Because he made the quote unquote right choice.
Yeah.
He betrayed the king because it was for the good.
Yeah.
But he wasn't exiled. I'm wondering about that. I mean, I may have missed. I mean, I didn't read all the books.
Well, yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Ano ba yung repercussions nun? Bakit naging si Baratheon?
Because the Lannisters took over.
How nga?
They're the ones naman. See, it was Baratheon. It was because Baratheon married Cersei.
No, but Baratheon wasn't the king. It was Targaryen.
Pero si Baratheon kasi is the one who attacked King's Landing. He's the one who won the war.
Okay.
He
won the war.
Married Cersei.
Okay,
and syempre, kapatid niya yan. Oh.
Okay, got it.
You're the... Ano?
Got it.
So anyway, next is the first meeting, yung sitcom meeting. It was cute. I liked it. Again,
the joking of
for me, all
the 5-minute fixing of the chairs. Just
I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
Ako naman, I think these things would have been nice and cute and so heartwarming if only nga the season
Pacing?
itself was good. Parang if there weren't so many questions on the characters and how the development of their characters, if there weren't so many questions, then I would have enjoyed it more. Pero so okay, bigay ko na yun.
Are you happy with Arya's ending though?
This is the one I loved. I loved the ending of the Starks. I loved how they executed the parallel walking in different fields and
that was
parang ang ganda eh. Parang for me it reminded me of parang that's just how a family is, 'di ba? Na you find you're a family, you find your own identity, you get lost, and then at the end you realize that at the end of the day you're still family and you don't have to be together physically. So I think ganun yung ending na parang wala, ganun. They found their own separate ways. They finally found their calling. Ito yung true calling nila. Sansa from being abused, she now is a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Si Arya from always a wanderer, she now has a direction in her wandering. Si Jon was...
People are confused about the Jon ending.
Why?
Like why he went beyond the wall.
For me, it's to build a new life with the wildlings. Kasi wala namang... Kaya nga parang they're walking out. Kasi diba, the first season is they're walking out and then kasi parang into death.
Mm-hmm.
Parang kasi the White Walkers are there. This one naman, it's, okay, let's rebuild the community.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon. And ako
is that allowed though? Wasn't he condemned to stay at the Night's Watch? Kaya nga ang weird
naman.
eh.
Baka hindi na siya bumalik sa North.
I mean, who's gonna know? I mean, the North is independent.
True.
I don't know.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to be a fugitive.
Yeah, I guess.
So anyway,
but
I like.
How do you? People are getting upset rin about the ghost reunion. Parang, is that supposed to make things better?
Pero the issue naman of him not petting ghosts was a CGI problem.
Yun nga. Kaya nga nagagalit yung mga tao kasi wow, you can do that with a dragon, but you can't do that with a direwolf.
Oh, parang come on, man. Like, for me, like, the directors wanted an emotional pull. Na parang, okay, you didn't pet him. So, galit ka. Why? Why? Doesn't he love ghosts? And then he pets him in the end because he realizes this is his home. Parang ganon.
Yeah, but he didn't have a choice. It wasn't his choice to go back to Ghost. He was fucking thrown in there.
True.
So, you don't deserve Ghost. Sana kinagat siya ni Ghost. Tangina niyang wala siyang kwenta.
That's yun yung ending.
Queen Slayer. Yun yung ending. Sana kinagat siya sa bayag. Hindi maging eunuch na siya. Eunuch.
So, for me, I like the fact that John... Okay, aesthetically, it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Na... your watch begins and then, it ends at the Night's Watch. I like that. I liked how it was. So I like yun nga, aesthetically it was really nice, but again because of all these issues, daming ko tanong na kasi ang ganda sana sabihin na, man, John is the real parang from season 1 to season 8, he is a true definition of hero. No praise, no glory. You are the Dark Knight. You are the hero that we don't deserve. But again, so many questionable actions. Didn't have to kill Daenerys. You could have not told fucking Sansa.
Although, let's go back, ha. He didn't have to kill Daenerys. And people, I'm just thinking of how people would react to that. Na parang, if he didn't kill Daenerys, she controls kasi the super powerful Dothraki, the Unsullied, a freaking dragon.
Yeah, madaling ilaban yun.
Pero, the point is, you could have talked to her pa. I mean, nag-kiss na kayo, get her love, and then, diba, love mo rin naman tong babaeng to eh. You could have talked some sentence. I mean, that was a 5-minute conversation.
And even before before the speech of, and Let It Be Fear then, the previous episode, when she kissed him and she wanted to see if, game pa ba to? Parang, John, dude, like, can't you have sex with her just to calm her down? I mean, I don't mean to be... That's not the point. Nee, parang kumbaga, make her feel loved. Say like lang hey, mahal kita. Nandito ako. I trust you.
I think
let's
that's
rule
what...
in a better way.
Kasi I think that's why she said let it be fear is because she felt na may fear na si Jon Snow sa kanya. And he's never gonna look at her the same way. Kasi yung kiss, parang may alinlangan. Parang
hindi mo kaya yun, John.
Oo nga come on.
Puta, dali-dali lang yun. That was the easiest thing that you had to do in 8 seasons. That was the easiest thing you had to do.
Yeah.
Kiss an attractive, a beautiful fucking queen. Halikan mo lang na maayos.
Jim, how can he make out with her when she just fucking burned Varys?
Varys.
She just burned Varys. Paano ko titigasan mo?
Damn,
sorry.
That's crass. I mean, it's not that hard. Pun intended. So, anyway, before we end,
I'm so sorry
because we have to go. Loose ends. Okay, 1. What was the point of Jon being Aegon?
To cause trouble.
That's it.
I guess. Sayang lang talaga eh. Kasi ang dami nating theories.
I think ang ganda ng sinabi ni Ate Mia, my ate, my brilliant ate who listens to this podcast. She said na there was a time na there's a problem with this spoiler culture na shows have become more plot driven. And no longer character driven.
Do you think writers make it a point talaga to not do what people think are gonna happen?
Maybe.
I think so.
Or parang kaya ako binibring up yung plot driven thing is because so many parang that's 7 seasons of build up about this. Who is Jon?
Yeah.
What's his true identity?
Yes.
And then kaya you can't blame the viewers for feeling okay.
Yeah.
What was the point of all that?
Yeah.
Diba? So anyway, that was disappointing. Loose end. Ako yung people are saying like, where did Drogon go? Doesn't matter, man. Yung point nga was like, okay, I'm gonna rest.
Some people are thinking that Bran is gonna warg into him.
Okay. Another theory is...
And then, also, ang sabi ko dun is, bakit di niya ginawa yun nung putang ng mga battle tsaka nung...
nung sinusunod
niya yung buong King's Landing.
Yeah, walang kwenta.
But Bran wasn't there though.
Bran...
But couldn't he go anywhere, technically?
Bran the Bonjing.
May ano ba? May ano ba, limit ba yung mga satellite, gano'n? Walang wifi dun sa King's Landing. Hindi siya makapag-warg.
Arya's, yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, the faceless men training. Pointless.
So pointless.
Or well, I think that was it. It was just for the fray. It was just that. Pero sana she used it again, di ba?
She could have totally used that. Right now, I can't think of any way she could have used it, but she could have used that. I thought nga, di ba, Jim, nung nasa of that Cersei scene, before pinatay yung King's Landing. Yes. Before pinatay yung King's Landing. When, what's his name? The guy who was killed super quickly and funny near the mountain.
Si Tully ba?
The guy with long hair.
Uncle of...
The advisor, the queen of the hand of the queen. Oh. The queen. No, si queen of the hand.
Queen of the hand?
I mean hand of the queen. The guy in the robe with the long hair, with the high voice.
Yeah.
The old guy.
Okay.
So I thought that was Arya. Yung, my queen.
That
would have been cool, right? I thought that was Arya. Parang, oh shit, kasi ang ganda na sneaky kasi si Hound tsaka si Arya, diba? No one... Parang nauna sila. Akala ko, andun na siya.
That would have been awesome.
Although, the difference naman is, she knew kasi Winterfell. That's where she grew up. So she could have easily snuck around. But she didn't know King's Landing much.
It would have been so cool if Arya killed Cersei and then Jaime was like, arrives there.
Jaime, hindi yun nga eh. Parang may takot ba? Bigla, out of all these seasons, parang may takot bigla yung writers to kill the main characters. Why? That's why they killed Missandei. Parang, bakit? Okay, here. What about this? Arya kills Cersei. Jaime kills Arya.
Yeah.
And then Tyrion kills Jaime in the labo.
Why'd you kill Arya Stark?
They should have all just killed each other, and then Drogon just sets them all on fire. And then dragons claim the land because they are king.
Ako, for me, I would have preferred that.
Dragons and direwolves.
I would have preferred that, but the Starks, it had to end with the Starks. It's not a happy ending. Yun naman yung nagustuhan ko. It wasn't a fairy tale ending. Like, it's not like, hey, we're all in the north, or cool, we're all in King's Landing, astig, the Starks win. Hindi naman naging ganun eh. So, at the end of the day, I had fun. It was fun pa rin. Daming questions, and we're just nitpicking. Could have been better. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not disappointed.
Same.
It just affirms that it is not my favorite show of all time.
Same.
Which we will have a separate episode for. I wish nga when my brilliant Ate Mia comes here, let's have her on the podcast.
We will.
Because
she has opinions.
Yeah, we'll have, and she's smart.
Yeah.
So we can have a
tete-a-tete
full deep dive on our favorite TV shows ever.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a long episode.
Yeah.
By the way, Will and Grace is already on Netflix.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of love stuff happening on Netflix.
Yeah.
And we've got some announcements for next episode, I guess.
Yeah. Share us your thoughts. # Wake Up with Jim and Saab. Tweet us, Instagram. Also, go to www.linyalinya.ph. New shirts.
Yes.
And there's a promo code.
What?
Jim and Saab.
Jim and Saab.
You get 10% off.
Nice.
Laki nun.
Nice.
Bye, guys.
Bye.